opportunity. Using a two-factor model, Zapata now estimates the three fund sensitivity to inflation and GDP growth. The information is presented in Exhibit 2. Zapata assumes a zero value for the error terms. What does it mean? Zero values for the error term. It means there is no unsystematic risk exist. Okay? When working with the selected two-factor model. Okay, now Exhibit 2 is given, expected return and factor sensitivity is given, and there are two factors, inflation and GDP growth. Expected return for ABC is given 2%, 4%, 3%. Inflation is given, inflation sensitivity is given, and GDP growth sensitivity is given. Alter asks Zapata to calculate the return for portfolio AC composed of a 60% allocation to fund A and 40% to allocation to fund C using the surprises in inflation and GDP growth in Exhibit 3. Okay, Exhibit 3 we can see later. As of now, let's understand question 3. Based on Exhibit 2, what is the most likely benefit of taking a short position in fund B relative to an equally sized long position in fund C? So they are telling us about only two things. Only about two things. Portfolio A and portfolio, no, sorry, not about A. Portfolio B and portfolio C. So just we need to compare only portfolio B and C information. And what they are doing? Short selling B and long position in C. Short position of B means we will no longer having position in B. Okay, just have a look on sensitivity factor of B. Inflation sensitivity is 1.6 for B. Compare it with C. C is having sensitivity factor of inflation only 1. So if you withdraw your money from B and if you put your money in C, your inflation sensitivity is going down by 0.6. Is it clear? Any doubt regarding this? And look at the GDP growth sensitivity factor. Until you are with fund B, your GDP growth sensitivity is 0. If you withdraw your money from B and park your money in C, so that particular sensitivity of GDP will increase from 0 to 1.1. Is it clear? Yes. Now look at the options of the question which are given to us. Point number 1, lower inflation risk. Yes, our inflation risk will be lower. From 1.6, it is getting down to 1. So this is our answer. Why not others? Look at other answer. Point number B, higher expected return. If you park your money in C and pulling your money from B, B was having expected return 4%. C is having expected return only 3%. So it's not increasing. If you withdraw money from B and put your money in C, expected return is decreasing, not increasing. And that is why B is not the correct answer. Clear? And C point, lower GDP growth risk. Where is lower? It was increased from 0 to 1.1 because you are selling B and taking a long position in C. So growth sensitivity is more, much higher from 0 to 1.1. So that is why C is not our answer. So what is the correct answer? Point number A. Okay? Then part number 4, question number 2. Based on the data in exhibit 2 and 3, the returns for portfolio AC, given the surprises in inflation and GDP growth, is closest to. So they are asking to calculate return of portfolio AC. Read the lines after exhibit 2. How much money they are putting in A? 60% in A. And what is the return? Let's do like this. We are going to find out RP for portfolio A. Okay? Formula you already know, so I am not writing formula again. What is ERP of A? Expected return of A is already given in the question, 2% plus. After that, what we need to write? First of all, understand which formula we are using. We are using macroeconomic factor model. So beta multiplied by surprise. Okay. So what is beta for portfolio A? 0.5. First beta is 0.5 multiplied by surprise. What is surprise? Difference between actual and expected. Okay. So I am writing here surprise 2.2% minus 2.0%. This is the surprise one. It's clear? Then
first half forecast expected.
Yes. Forecast means expected. Okay. But keep remember, we have to write actual minus expected. If you reverse it, then wrong answer will come. Plus another factor for GDP for fund A is 1.0 multiplied by surprise. Surprise is 1% minus 1.5%. This is surprise. Is it clear? Plus error term. Error term is not given in the question, so just assume it is 0. So once you solve it, you will have an answer here, 0.016. Don't waste your time in calculation. And now I am doing the same thing for portfolio B. For B or for C? C. They are making AC, no? So we have to make it for C only, not for B, okay? C is having expected return 3% plus C is having factor sensitivity towards inflation 1.0, and this will remain same. Surprise is same for all. Don't forget to put percent sign. That is important, okay? otherwise wrong answer will come. Then again, factor sensitivity is 1.1 towards GDP growth and 1 minus 1.5% plus 0. So here you will have your answer final 0.0265. And now I tell you very simple thing to do it. You are parking 60% of your fund in A, plus you are parking 40% of your fund in C. So this will be the weighted average return of AC. Is it clear? What we did, first we find out individual returns and then just simply use them with 60% and 40% weightage. Okay, it is easy way to find out. That's why we used it. So final answer will come 2.02%. 2.02%. This is option number A in the given option. Now I think we need to change the room. Okay. So come to which room?